What should you do if you are over the age of 50 and you have zero investments? Oof. This is going to be a tough one, and it's going to be an uphill battle for you and for the people who are watching this in their 20s going, oh, well, I'm not 50, I don't need to watch this. Oh, yes, you do. The S&P 500 has an average rate of return of around 10%. You can make it 8% if you're factoring in inflation. But to really get the benefit of that 8 to 10%, you need to be investing for the long term. I'm talking 20, 30, 40 years. If you only have 10 years, you're expecting everything to work out in your favor. Not only that, but you're going to need a lot of money to invest. So you need everything to work in your favor, and you need a lot of money, which you might not have. If you wanted to have $1 million in retirement at age 60, here's how much you would need to invest starting at 50, assuming everything goes right for you, which it might not. You would have to put in $6,500 per month for 10 years to get 1.1 million. And look at how much of this would be total contributions. You would be putting in 780,000, and most people just don't have that. So what if you were 20? Here's how much you would need to get $1 million by the time you were 60. You would have to put in $350 every month for 40 years, and you would get 1.1 million. And remember, if you're in your 20s, this might not be your only investment that you make in your whole life, or you might make more money over the years with your job and be able to contribute more, have more, and retire much earlier. So what do you do if you're 50 and you've never started? Well, you need to look at your investments a little bit differently. You don't have 20, 30, 40 years to put in something boring like an S&P 500 index fund. If I was 50 and I had nothing, I would start looking at my lifestyle and seeing where I could cut back, where I could downsize. Maybe I have a house that I own and I could rent out the basement for more income. I would also calculate how much I plan on spending per year. Most financial advisors say you need anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 depending on your lifestyle and how you live. Realty Income is a real estate investment trust that will give you 26 cents every single month. If you wanted to make $10,000 per year from their dividend, you would need 3,200 shares, which would cost you $165,000. SCHD is one of the top dividend-paying ETFs. However, they do not pay monthly. They pay quarterly, but you would earn around 74 cents per quarter. To make $10,000 a year from SCHD, you would need 3,700 shares, which would cost you $285,000. And we're only at $20,000 so far. JEPQ is a covered call ETF. There are a lot of risks involved with a covered call ETF, so you need to understand what you're getting into. You can check my playlist on covered call ETFs if you want to learn a little bit more about the risks involved, but this one will pay you 34 cents every single month. To make $10,000 a year from JEPQ, you would need 2,000 shares, which would cost you around $106,000. These are just 3 examples of many. It's important to stress that this is not financial advice, and it is also really important for the 20-year-olds who are watching this right now that you listen and you start investing as early as you can in something boring like an S&P 500 index fund. I hate making these videos because for the people who are asking the question, they see that retirement might not be possible for them and it sucks. But I also kind of like making these videos because I cannot stress the importance enough for someone in their 20s to start now. I promise you, you do not want to be on whatever the social media platform is 30 years from now saying, I never invested, I'm 50, what do I do?